Yes.
Thank you, Ciarán. Minister, Government's National Planning Framework and Project Ireland 2040 focuses on making our counties, including those like Kildare, better places to live, to work and to visit. And in that context, I ask a question about the status of recent activities by the IDA in County Kildare towards job creation and attracting new industry to our area so that we can provide more local employment opportunities for our residents in Kildare.
Thank you, Deputy Heydon, for raising this issue. Regional development, of course, is a key priority for our department. We understand the importance of achieving the best possible spread of employment and investment across the county, and my department and its agencies have been working hard towards that goal. This will remain the case in 2020 and beyond. It is therefore very positive that significant progress has already been made towards that objective. For example, 58% of all IDA client-supported employment is now situated outside of Dublin. This figure represents the highest level of regional employment in the history of the IDA Ireland and reflects the significant energy and resources invested in supporting regional development, and we will be seeking to increase that number by 2020. The IDA continues to draw attention of investors in looking to locate in Kildare and to every part of the county. There are 29 IDA-supported client companies in County Kildare, which collectively employ almost 8,900 people. This represents an increase of 4.5% over 2018. And I expect the final result for 2019 will show further employment growth. And the county has a strong contingent of overseas firms in the technology, financial services and pharmaceutical sectors. IDA clients such as Intel, Procter & Gamble are located in Kildare and continue to perform very well. The IDA's effort to increase foreign direct investment in Kildare is strengthened by the presence of Maynooth University. The university has been involved in a number of research projects with the IDA clients, and of course the world-famous Hamilton Institute is a world-leading research unit in ICT with a focus on drones, artificial intelligence, robotics, and the Innovation Value Institute, which has been co-developed with Intel. County Kildare remains a very attractive area to invest, and I am sure that we welcome the recent development by Bord Pleanála to grant planning permission to Intel for the proposed €3.6 billion manufacturing fabrication facility at Leixlip. The planning permission comes 3 years after Intel secured planning permission for the first phase of the FAB facility investment, which was valued at €3.6 billion. In total, this represents a €7.2 billion investment, which will employ 6,000 construction workers at the peak of its development and 1,600 jobs on completion. The high-calibre investment reflects Kildare's significant potential and will be working hard to attract further investment from overseas companies in the county. And while progress has been made in helping generate new economic opportunities, the Government remains determined to achieve more. This is why we are continuing to unlock the further future economic development for the county.
Thank you, Minister. Sorry to rush you. We have just enough time for 3 questions. So. Deputy Heydon.
I want to thank the Minister for his comprehensive response. Minister, you're right. There are a lot of positive things happening in Kildare in terms of employment. As a Kildare South TD, I have to point that most of that activity is in the northern end of the county, which is closer to the greater Dublin metropolitan area. And I want to see our opportunities for people in South Kildare. So the 2016 census data highlighted the fact that Kildare has the 6th highest rate of outbound commuters in the state at 39%. According to the census, 31,710 Kildare residents workers are employed in the Dublin metropolitan area, and according to interim results from the Kildare County Council's commuter survey, Kildare commuters spend on average 1 hour and 9 minutes getting to and from work each day, and over 12% of commuters spend between 1.5 and 2 hours every day. So what I want to see is those increased opportunities, and I raise it in the context of seeing better job opportunities for my constituents in South Kildare. In that context, I welcome the decision of IDA to purchase a very significant land bank at Little Connell outside Newbridge. This 111-acre site is a really exciting prospect for us, and you might outline the next steps that IDA will do in trying to promote this land bank and the employment opportunities it gives to Kildare residents.
Thank you, Deputy Heydon. Can I say to you, I know you've been lobbying both Mr Humphreys and myself for more jobs into the Kildare region. And I can confirm to you here this evening, Deputy Heydon, that the IDA have recently acquired the land bank measuring 85.5 hectares at Newbridge, County Kildare. The acquisition was a unique opportunity for the IDA to acquire a strategic land bank of scale with the benefit of current and ongoing infrastructure delivery, which align to the organisational objective. The objectives, of course, is of of delivering high-quality property solutions for future industrial development needs for both FDI and Indigenous enterprises. The location and the availability of the new strategic land bank in the Mid-East will assist with enhancing the regional spread of FDI investment. The site in Kildare is a very attractive option for the potential IDA clients, given the close proximity to Dublin city centre, Dublin Airport and the Port Tunnel. The M7 motorway provides access to Cork, Limerick and Waterford, which will see Newbridge as a central location for companies to seek to work with key clients at these locations. The proximity of the wider eastern-based third-level ecosystem and the talent pool will also be attractive to client companies. Mixed-use opportunities could be attractive for collaboration and diversity of activity, digital services, which we've talked about earlier, manufacturing, encouraging small companies to cluster around large life science players in the region. So it's really good news, Deputy Heydon, for the region, and it's something I know that you'll welcome very much indeed.
Thank you.
Very much so, Minister. It's really important news, and the next steps are so crucial, because we in Kildare have lacked for many years a strategic land bank that we could go and we could advertise and sell to that foreign direct investment and even Indigenous Irish companies to come in with significant employment opportunities. We've looked with envy across our borders at South Dublin County Council in Greenogue and in Carlow, where the MSD plant and others are just across our border, which creates plenty of employment for our residents in Kildare. But we want those opportunities here, and this significant investment by the IDA using state funds to buy this land bank is absolutely crucial to us. You're right, it comes on the back of strategic investment by government in the upgrade of the M7 motorway with 110 million, the Newbridge Interceptor sewer which has been expanded, the Barrow Abstraction Scheme which gives us a secure supply of water. We need that second bridge for Newbridge which will help alleviate our traffic congestion issues in the town. But the greatest asset we have, Minister, beyond all of those infrastructural assets that have been invested in by government, is our people, as our residents in Kildare South, who are well skilled, well educated and don't want to be stuck on the M7 and the M50 commuting back and forth. We want that improved quality of life. So I ask you that, encourage the IDA and your department to work directly with Kildare County Council, with the LEO, with us as local public representatives, to market this site, to get it out there and to get that investment opportunity into Kildare as soon as possible.
Well, could I say to Deputy Heydon, I mean, these are two pieces of good news for your constituency this week. First of all, the Board Panada decision in relation to Intel. I think that's really good news, and it's a very innovative industry. Intel is a fantastic multinational company to have in your region. Of course, the availability of marketing, servicing, land and building in advanced demand remains a key element of the IDA's ability to compete for mobile foreign direct investment. Not only does such a supply of properties help the agency to secure significant investment, but it also allows projects to begin at a much earlier date, which is really important for them, because it diminishes the difficulties associated with land acquisition by having their own greenfield site, planning and construction. All these are really important, particularly when you're trying to attract in a company into Ireland. And I think that's a very positive to have that in place for any company. And I think it's something that you don't want all these issues associated with planning if you're looking at a site that hasn't been zoned already. So I think it's great news for County Kildare, together with the Intel news, and I'm sure that there'll be further investment in the region for the future as we continue to attract foreign direct investment into Ireland, and I believe that will continue for the future as well.